All right. This will be the first video on the remake of this channel. So this channel has been dormant for a long time. I tried to reinvent it a bunch of different ways, but there's been something kind of on my mind, or like I would say on my heart, if you will, to do, and I've always kind of avoided it because I think the appearance of it from the outside can be really narcissistic, or it can be kind of like attention seeking or weird, and that's not what I want to do. But you know, there's been recent things that have been happening in the world, and then also like some stuff that's happened, just small things that people are think are insignificant that maybe want to do this and kind of push me to do it. I think this will be the beginning of that. So previously, this channel had a whole bunch of different stuff going on. I've hidden a ton of videos. A couple I'll leave up because they fit the theme or the narrative of what this is going to be. And I'm going to contribute here on some basis, some regular basis, very unedited, very uncut, maybe just dropping segments of memories. But here's what kind of the background is. So, you know, like the other day, like a week or two ago, my dad and my brother, they sent me pictures of my grandparents. And it was kind of crazy because I have a vision of my grandparents in my head, what they looked like, what they sounded like when they were babysitting us, when they were around, or we were up north, all those different things. And it's kind of funny now that I'm 37 and I don't know how long they've been gone. It's been a long time, maybe 20 years. I don't know, maybe longer. And your memory starts to shape and warp things, right? And so back in the prior days, like my parents' days and grandparents' days, there was pictures. And so you take that picture and it's like, oh yeah, that's what he looked like, and that's what my dad looked like, and that's what my mom looked like, and that's what I looked like at that time frame. Real nostalgic. And I thought to myself, I want to be able to leave something behind or contribute to in some way in a more modern fashion, right? I really like documentaries. I don't get to watch enough of them, but I've been watching a couple. I'll throw Netflix on in the background while I'm working or something. And I thought, well, what if I just have what if this YouTube channel becomes the raw dump of like what a documentary person would have on their hard drive before they created the final thing, right? And around different topics, or just capturing moments of my kids or my family's life in little snippets. And like I said, this doesn't have to be edited at all. The editing process is a barrier to uploading. And so that's what I kind of want this channel to be. Is my kids are my kids. I have a 13-year-old stepdaughter, Mia. I got my 4-year-old son, Easton, my 1-year-old daughter, Vera. I got my wife, obviously. And I got my brother and his family and my mom and dad and my wife's parents and all that stuff. And the one thing that's just hit me right in the face was how fast things change. It seems like yesterday, and of course it isn't, that I was playing hockey and my parents were taking me to my hockey games. Or that my grandparents would come over to babysit and take me to Toys R Us to pick out a Ninja Turtle or whatever it is. And the time flies by so fast. And I wish, now being 37, that I could talk to my grandparents and ask them what it was like to be like post-Depression era people and have lived through the World Wars. And if they saw things today, I think everybody or a lot of people have these feelings. But I also wish there was like video. I wish there was a spot where I could kind of go back and watch. And I wish it was cataloged with topics and themes, if you will. And that's what this is going to be. I'm going to contribute to this channel. I'm going to repurpose it. Hopefully by the time you watch this, I've updated a few things. And it's going to be the capturing of my life with my family and talking about relevant things that are happening at the time and feelings, and maybe even leaving behind thoughts or like advice for my kids that could watch later, you know, way down the road. And maybe my advice on those topics will change. I'll have to go back and correct it. Like, it's just a documentary style approach. I think you get it. And so this is what this channel is going to be. No set upload schedule. It's going to be pretty random based on things that happen. But I have a little pocket camera that I'm going to be carrying with me most of the time, and that'll be what's contributing to the video recording, or my iPhone even. And like I said, if it's just a moment, like my son rollerblading, that's it. I'll upload it, and that's it. Because the idea is to go back a year from now, or 5 years from now, or 6 years from now, and go, how crazy, look at that. Or look where we were at that time, what was important to me at that time, and look where I'm at now. And how I wish this or that or the other thing. I know it sounds kind of sappy, but this is gonna be an outpouring of just stuff. And so, yeah, that's what this channel is gonna be. I suspect many people that are subscribed, like, this isn't for you, so please unsubscribe if you don't want to stick around for that. That's okay. This is not to, like, This is not to gain any notoriety. This is not to be monetizing anything. None of that stuff. This is for me. This is for my kids. This is for my wife, my family, and it is what it is. So this is the first upload, and I will be contributing on a pretty regular basis with different stuff. So that's it. I just wanted to put that out there. So see you guys in future uploads.